So in my quest to poke every fandom with a stick imaginable and to play some cool classic games, I actually started looking at Mega Man. So we've actually looked at the designs for the first Mega Man game and then we played it. Ah! La falta de respeto! And I think it's about time we look at the designs for the second Mega Man game and then maybe we play it. Probably gonna play it, they're fun, 2 seems to be better than 1. And the Robot Masters in the first game were pretty simple, but also very, very fun. And I want to see if things changed a lot from one game to the other. Do we have some new designs? Do we have some different characters? What's the deal gonna be here, alright? So without further ado, Mega Man 2. Electric boot. Oh. Oh, that is, Chat, is this real? Bro, this is the US box art. No. Oh, why does Mega Man look like a 30-year-old man? I hate that. I hate how scuffed that is. Look at Dr. Light hiding behind the fucking tight Speedo. Oh, that foot is broken. Thanks, honey. He resembles Mega Man a little bit more, yes, but 20 years older. Absolutely god-awful. Holy shit. Is that the European one? Oh, that's terrible. What is happening here? This is even worse. Why did we become the Silver Surfer? Why is there a random cat face in the mountain? Why is there a dragon? It's giving like old Doctor Who episode. Ew, no, that's fucking awful. Come on. No, please tell me that the Japanese box art is cuter. Oh, much better. That's so cute. See, that has all the Robot Masters and like Mega Man and the actual cutesy art style for the game. And it's goofy and what is that? And it's goofy and cute and, you know, like nice, adorable. See, and like Wily's castle is in the background being menacing. Yeah, so that's the box art, okay? So now let's get into some characters, mama. Metal Man! This one kind of goes hard, okay? Like, yes, the old render's kind of dopey, but look at the new one. I love the buzzsaw on the fucking forehead, like a target there. And I also really like the detail of the buzzsaws on the shoulders. I think it looks really cool. Really nice color scheme. Pops a lot with like the red and the blue. It's just fun. And again, does really fit the Mega Man art style of being kind of like friend-shaped, robot adjacent, but not too robotic. So this does actually kind of feel like a man, you know? You know what this sprite looks like, though? Surgeon Man. Like, he's wearing those reflective things that doctors wear, you know? These robots are not good bots that turned evil. They were evil from the start. Oh. Okay, war criminals, then. All of them. Bet. This was the first Robot Master ability to appear in the Smash trailer. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, Mega Man can, like, throw these. I forgot. In what world does he look like a surgeon? This sprite! The sprite is like Surgeon Man in red scrubs. Like, if I make this, okay? If I make this, like this, you know? I could fuck with this sprite a little bit, no one's gonna notice. And I change the color to this. To, like, scrubs with, like, doctor gloves. This looks like Surgeon Man. He has a PhD in evil.
There's no robot plagiarism this time. Wily created the bots in this game explicitly for evil.
I love that he was so ass-blasted that he was like, no, I will make evil robots. But yeah, like, the design overall is very, very cute. I like the use of color. The modern design, I think, manages the orange better than, like, the very aggressive red in the original. I like that, like, we're kind of, like, getting a silhouette, a vibe for these, which is kind of like the breastplate and then dark pants and then robot boots, big shoulders. And whatever element that they're, like, wielding is on their person somewhere. Like, these are not super bombastic. I would actually argue these designs are still fairly simple, but they are good. When I was a kid, and I used to live in Florida, and, like, my parents would, like, go to Disney with me and my sister, they would always buy us these, like, little doofy, like, personal fans at the park. Tell me that this isn't what that looks like. Props to Airman for the very unique silhouette, though, because he actually feels more robotic than the Metal Man does. Like, this one feels like a funny little robot, mama. Like, that is just gonna fucking air yeet you, like, poo to the ends of the universe, as opposed to being, like, a man in a suit. So I like this one quite a bit. I like how round it is. It kind of, like, reminds me of Poliwrath, because it has, like, that same, like, very round silhouette with, like, the big thing in the middle. I like the color scheme a lot, too. Like, the yellow and blue contrast super nicely with each other. Red eyes are a nice touch. Obviously, the modern render looks so much better. because it also showcases what he does. Because, like, in the original one, it just looks like if you sit in front of him and eat watermelon, you're gonna cool off on a summer's day. I also really like the implementation of the fan in his stomach, because I think that really does sell the, like, oh, Wimdy thing that, like, they're going for with this character, as opposed to just being, like, a dude with a fan for a hand and that's it. So, like, they did like playing with silhouettes over at the Mega Man team. They did. And the OG sprite is so doofy, I'm in love. Like, look at that boy. What a fucking idiot. It's just two big eyes and a fan. And that's it. That's the design. It's so simple and yet so eleganto. But again, it's really cool to see how the limitations of the time, which pixel art was not that big, inspired very simple but very iconic designs. And I think that's a part of character design that has kind of been a little lost in modern day, which is the ability and the use of simplicity to make something memorable. So I like to see it in these old designs quite a bit.
Fun fact, his level inspired Spanton.
No, really? Bubble Man. Okay, I love this one. That's so cute. He's so frog-coated. Also, he has man boob. And he owns it. A baby. Water. Dude, he's so cute. Super easy to spot what his deal is immediately, and when you're designing characters, you want your audience to be able to tell what a character's deal is at a glance, and I saw this and I was like, ah, yes, frog! It's green, he has flippers, you can't see his mouth because he has like a mask covering it, but like the silhouette that it makes looks like a frog's mouth, so that's really fun. He has like really big, kind of like half-lidded eyes, really big hands. The body is frog-shaped, like he's not like slim or slender, it's just kind of round and funny. So yeah, like Bubble Man definitely fits that character design bill, which is a good silhouette and a really solid theme. It's just so cute, chat. And even the sprite is super cute. He's like Dave the Diver. Quick Man. I mean, yeah, like, it's a guy that goes fast. What do you want? He looks fast. He looks smarmy. That is the face of an anime douche if I've ever seen one. But the fun thing to know is that you get speed from this character because A, the body language is very, like, dynamic, right? So it feels like the character is constantly in motion. And then they added things that make the character super aerodynamic, like the V on, instead of the eyebrows on the forehead. And he has, like, a lot of, like, raised triangles on his person. The suit itself is fairly aerodynamic. I feel like at this point, they're kind of sticking to formula when it comes to the silhouette of the Robot Masters a little bit, which is not bad. For an older game, it's kind of better if you have a set formula like this. Unlike the other three that we've seen so far, he doesn't have a lot of extra embellishments here and there. It's mainly like a built-for-speed aerodynamic vibe, and that's what it. He does have a gun, but I'd like to think that this is the dude that like runs up to you and kicks you in the fucking peanut. The color scheme reminds me of The Flash, which I'm not sure how intentional it was. The black accents are a really nice touch. I also really like the dark gray like exhaust vent, so like if he runs and he doesn't overheat. Because these are robots. He throws boomerangs. Oh no, he's one of those. And it's so fucking funny because, like, both the original artwork and the new one have, like, the same energy, and that's good. Ideally, you want to preserve the same energy that the character has always had, even if you have to change poses, and I think that with Quickman, they really, really nailed it. Red is the speediest color. I think that, like, people's perception of red being a fast color is because Formula 1 cars, a lot of the older ones, used to be red. So, like, you associate red with speed, you know? Flashman! Yeah, looks about right. So, I'm a very inappropriate person, and when I heard Flashman, I was like, what's he gonna do, show me his... But, like, he's a robot, he probably doesn't have one! Because he does look like he's gonna show me his dick. Yes, he's deleted bald, but it's because it's light! He flashes you with light, that's why he's bald and giga-chinned. Fucking Giga Chad face over here. I like that the new renders don't have noses for the most part. But can we talk about how, like, dope this color scheme is, though? I love the deep blues offset by very bright yellows. It's always been something that's very fun to look at. High contrast, which we appreciate. The white gun is a nice touch as well. Black accents for the most part. The silhouette for a lot of these has been similar. Not the same, but similar. I feel like in the second or third games of any franchise's existence, they tend to start finding their footing and kind of like find an art style and a type of silhouette that they really like, if that makes sense. I feel like with Mega Man, at this point, we were finding out that the silhouette we liked was, yes, something similar to Mega Man himself, but add to it. So this one looks like he's gonna flashbang me, whether it's with his baldness or his ween, we're yet to see. It's such a fun design. The composition is a perfect triangle. It's super bottom heavy. And that's because the focal point is actually like the deleted bald light bulb he has going on thing on his forehead. So then your eye goes down and naturally travels along the slope of his body to like those really wide boots. I'm mainly looking at the new design for this because I feel like the more recent ones are the ones that we should be paying attention to. But even then, the silhouette was similar in the original as well. Like the OG Flashman also had a kind of bottom heavy design. They've just kind of like perfected that Dorito body, I think. This one was designed in a time crunch, so yeah. Oh, okay, that explains a lot. Because I was gonna say, I found a lot of the designs for these kind of repetitive. Not in a bad way, but like we're using the same silhouette a lot with the exceptions for like Bubble and Airman. But if the game was made quickly, that explains it. Because you can't really rush character design for stuff like this, but if you have a formula, it's a little bit easier to move quickly.
This punk has massive insecurity of being bald. He crashes out seeing Mega hair in comics and Silver's hair in crossover comic.
And then here's Lily making fun of him and being like, haha, deleted bald the entire review. Crash Man. I have a question. Why not Drill Man? I'm finna crash out. What do you mean, why Crash Man? Drill Man is later, but he has drills for hands.
I don't get it.
He reminds me of that Pokemon that's like a mole that has like drills for hands, that the Mega Evolution in ZNA was really silly. Very, very fun though. Great use of the fucking drills to add intensity to the design. Also, his arms are actually pointy on the back on the elbows, which really helps add to that pointiness, that intensity, that like movement, kind of chaotic silhouette. It has a very like, would not say jagged sense of flow, but at the very least, it's very top heavy, right? This one's one of those very top heavy characters. Similar to Bubble Man, we have a high contrast color, like a complementary color on the chest, this one being green, and some green accents on the side of his drills as well. Very, very cute. I like that in the modern design, we made the helmet bigger. It really helps to play with design elements for characters if you go big first and then shrink down, because it's much harder to go bigger once you have a design than it is to go smaller if you have something bigger. I do enjoy that this one does not have black leggings. I think that the white ones suit them better. And I also like that this one has 2 drill arms as opposed to like an arm and a gun, because I'm very used to seeing that at this point. So for Crash Man, I do enjoy the drill arms quite a bit. I think they're really cool. Also, do you have a nose? Because the OG one does, but does the new one have a nose? You do. You do as well. So some Robot Masters do have noses, which is funny because a lot of them don't. Heat Man. Oh, I love this one because it doesn't give a fuck. This is your rice cooker gains sentience and also is currently on fire. This is what happens when you don't use your rice cooker for more than 2 weeks. He looks so whittle and cute, and he looks like he gives no fucks. Has seen death, does not fear it, doesn't give a shit. Oh wait, I think it's supposed to be like a lighter. Oh, it's like a Zippo lighter. No, the rice cooker thing is funnier. Again, similar color scheme to other Robot Masters in this game so far. Red and yellow, red and gold, and some like green accents here and there. So nothing to write home about color scheme wise, but I like the shape language for this one a lot. It looks like it runs like Zoidberg. Oh my god, it does. I could not imagine it's easy to walk when your legs are like that far apart. I like that like the new one looks a little bit more intense, but mama, the sprite for the NES, that is a level of not giving a shit that I aspire to have. But the design is really cute. The shape language is fun, like friend shape, square, but also circular, so it's nice. I like that his limbs are kind of short, stocky, very fun. It still has like really big shoes and really big hands, which really balance the blocky shapes in the middle. So a good one, I would say, yeah. Woodman! You're not a robot. You're not a robot. That's not a robot. This is a guy wearing a tree. Very eco-friendly. This is a guy wearing a tree. This is Wily ran out of money, so we had to make do for the last fucking Robot Master. Like, this reminds me of when people do, like, D&D LARPing IRL, and, like, they make their armor out of cardboard. I love how absurd this one is, for sure. The leaves with the rocket propulsors, and the green eyebrows, and the fact that the outfit is just made out of wood, dead ass. He claims to be a robot. I don't believe him.
His name is what I get when I see him.
Wait, that is inappropriate! Mecha Dragon! Oh. Okay, so like the dragon we saw in the EU cover versus this Cuphead-looking ass. It's very different vibes, can we agree? I love the render for this though. It's so silly, it's so dopey. It's like a robot dragon, what do you want? He looks like he belongs in a pizzeria somewhere, affectionate. Like I know it's probably a boss, but it's cute. Like it's funny because again, friend-shaped for the most part, but he has like pointy ears, pointy horns, a pointy tail, pointy feet. The color use is also great because we have like the main green body, but then we have some blue accents, some orange. It's colorful, but it's not too much. I like the Mecha Dragon. I think it's funny. Guts tank. Oh my god, he's back! Oh, that's so stupid. He looks dumber than fucking ever, chat. I love the sprite work. I think I actually prefer the color in the sprite work to the 2D art. They took his ass. No more ass for you. No more butts for you. It's just Guts Man in a tank form. That's about it. Design is pretty much the same. I like that we preserved the face, though. That one's really, really funny. Hey, Lamo, bitch. What? What? Not ready for this one. What the fuck? This one's probably some sort of spoilers because the chat is screaming. That's an alien. That's it. That's an alien. The design is really dopey, but that's an alien. Has bug eyes. The ribs are outside. Bug feet and bug hands. Marcianito 100% real, no fake, bailando la cumbia. 100% real alien. Dale, dale, dale. Anyway, that was the alien. Fucking threw me for a loop, that one. Next. Protoman! Oh wait, no, that was 3, so we're done! I saw nothing! Dude, the alien threw me off a little bit. I wasn't expecting the alien even a little bit. My favorite design from these, I think, is probably Bubble Man, because it's just so cute. And the rice cooker that gains sentience and fire, like... Mega Man designs are pretty easy to follow. We're playing with some objects, we're playing with some Dorito body silhouettes. All men, no women! Fucking balls everywhere, ween. But that's okay. The robot designs are getting really funky and really fun, so I really appreciate those. But I want to know what you guys think. Which one of these is your favorite? Have you played the game? Do you recommend it? Do you like the American cover? Oh wait, no, hold on, I missed one. Gamer subs, man, baby! They go for that energy, for that fucking 100 servings per tubs. It's fucking great focus, absolutely delicious, an amazing way to kick soda. All of these are sugar-free, chat. And if caffeine is too spooky scary, if you want to play Mega Man like me, the old-fashioned way, slowly, literally every single one of these flavors has caffeine-free. So go try out Gamer Subs, use code KINKAMATION at checkout for 10% off your entire order. All right?